Hi, and welcome to another Martin Done Right. I hope you've liked the new opener. It's brand new, I'm testing it. If you like it, please comment in the comment section. It's where it belongs. Today I have the question for you. It's a simple question, but I need you to be as true as possible, even for yourself, okay? Do you really care about the user experience on your websites of your brand and whatever, or you just tell yourself that just because you know it's something that it's very important, but then again you don't use it that much? Because what I mean is, usually the brands speak a lot about how they care about the user experience of your ideal audience to get into your website, the brand's apps, whatever. But then again, when you see it in true colors, what you see is that when you enter any brand website, you immediately are blocked by the cookie bar. Okay, it's legal. You need to place it there. It's okay. That's something that today everyone expects to see that. However, when you enter the website, you have a pop-up of the 20% discount on something to deliver the email address. Then there's the push notification bar about the browser, or to get the notifications of your brand or whatever it matters for you, not for the user. And then you have like the chatbot giving some movement and then some sound to be noticed. They are there when you need to reach out to the team for the brand or whatever it means. Then you have you scroll a bit and then you have another pop-up or something like that. Or it's really a cluttered experience for any user to go into your website and then to get all of the content that was the main thing that brought that user to your website. And if that's the case, what's happening is you are saying to yourself that you really care about the user experience of your audience in your brand's website. But then again, what happens is that you are delivering the poor experience. That's because you need a lot of metrics. No, you don't need that all of metrics. What's happening, it's the marketing manager usually is measured on the efforts that he is doing by some KPIs, like the number of people getting to the website, how many times, how many pages it visits, how many clicks it's monitored, how many pages he is visiting, and how many new subscribers to the newsletter or a new chat conversation is done. So the problem with these KPIs, it's what makes your user experience very annoying. It's something that you need to deliver to the main management of the company. So that's the main thing that you need to solve it, because even though you need those metrics to show to your management, the user experience is very poor. Obviously, you have long-term and short-term goals that you need to reach. It's understandable. However, I think that you place too much attention on the short-term goals for your brand or your marketing in this case, than the long-term and the user experience for your ideal audience to be interested on your brand. So if you really want them to think about your brand as a source of good content about a specific topic in that area, you need to make the best use of that experience for them to keep coming and returning to this website. If you do that, you are going to create trust to your brand, and they are going to keep coming to your website over and over again because they know they have a great experience to consume the content that you are producing. If you are not doing that, what's happening is you are creating antibodies. It's like almost like an antiviral medicine they are using, because you are placing a lot of blocks, and instead of welcoming these users to your brand experience, you are doing exactly the opposite. I know that you need to have the cookie part there because it's legal. You need to, before delivering the cookies, you need to ask their permission, of course, obviously. But it's the one thing that they already expect that to happen, okay? Even for the cookie bar, try to place just the key essential cookies on the choices, and all of the rest obviously needs to be opt out. Okay, it's not opt out. They need to give the active the permission, otherwise it's all removed. So it's going to be easier for them to really choose if they are going to accept the cookies or not. Okay, that's also one way to make it their life easier to access this kind of content. What I'm trying to express here, it's a way for you to think about the experience that you are providing to your audience when they arrive to your website, landing pages, whatever. I know that you have short-term and long-term goals that you need to address. However, you put a lot of stress on the short term, and you are thinking about the performance marketing and not exactly to the long-term goals. So in this case, I think that the best approach might be for you to focus more on the long-term experience on your main website, and use landing pages and whatever you need to close those short-term goals, like getting more leads, getting more people to be aware about your products or services, to landing pages, because that experience is already on the performance base and not exactly for the brand management the part of your marketing. So as a wrap up, let me give you some tips on how to give a good experience, however, to still capturing their attention and eventually their emails or something like that. Okay, so here's my tip. For instance, to try to drive them to content pages like blog posts or the page about your web service that gives a lot of insights about what you are trying to solve, like the solution that you are trying to solve. So bring this audience to those pages, but not trying to pitch them immediately for the sale. What you are going to do is to provide some ways on the content, or on below of all of the content, you can place some CTAs, call to actions, in that case, because they are going to click there, and if they are really interested, it's not that intrusive because it's something inside of the awesome content that you are producing. So besides that, one thing that you can apply, it's the exit intent, the pop-up. And that's because they are already going outside of the website. They are going to close the website. So it's the last wave to attract that attention from your audience. Okay, so that's another tip. One last one on the content itself. Try to place some call to actions in the content itself. What I mean is, for instance, if you want them to share your content or to their friends and spread to their network, you need to state that on the content. For instance, on the last sentence, you can place something asking them to do something, because they are not going to do that until you ask them to do that. If I ask you, for instance, please like this video, you are going to share with your friends, I hope, if you think it's useful, then you are going to do that. If I don't say it, you are going to forget or are going to consume another content, and I've lost the chance there. So it's something that you need to embody on your marketing strategy. Okay? I hope you've liked it. If you did, I'm going to ask the call to action. In that case, I'm going to ask you to like this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I hope you do that now if you want, and please also activate the notifications, because sometimes I'm going to launch videos and you are not going to see it if you don't activate the notifications as well. It's the small bell icon that you see on the subscribe bar, I guess, something underneath this video. Okay, so that's it. Thank you again. I hope you've liked it, and see you next time. Okay, bye bye.